Our class today, we are going to continue from purchase journal. Remember, we said that we have two types of journals. They are special journal and general journal. We've taken the general journal. We said that the special journal is divided into four. We have four types of special journals. We've taken the first one, which is sales journal. Today, we are going to take the second one, which is the purchase journal. That's why the heading is written like this. The purchase journal is a part or one type of special journals. Like we said, purchase journal is a journal that is used for recording all credit purchases. The source document for purchase journal is the purchase invoice. The total of everything recorded in the purchase journal is transferred to the debit side of the purchase account, the general ledger. Purchase account in the general ledger. We are going to take this example and one other one to show how we can post purchases into the purchase journal and into other relevant accounts. If you take note of this question, we have some of the entries here, some of the transactions that are subject to discount. I'm going to show you how to work out the discount and how to post them into the purchase journal. So let's start by first of all ruling it out. Using our usual formats, dates, particulars, folio, details, and amount. The first transaction here was for December 1st. And that is for Mr. Ken. Bought sugar from him. Here is going to be PL1. PL standing for purchase ledger. The one for sales ledger, when we are doing sales journal, it was SL, meaning sales ledger. For purchase journal, it's PL, meaning purchase ledger. And the detail, you have 5 times 600 for one, and that will give you 3,000 naira. Second transaction is on the second. They bought from Roma rice. This will be PL2. You have 7 times 20,000. And this will give you 140,000 naira. The third entry is for December 3rd, franc and iron. That was what was bought from franc. This is PL3, purchase ledger page 3, and they bought 4 of these irons at 5,000 naira each. Now, this is what you do. They said this transaction is subject to 10% discount. So, first of all, multiply this by this, it will give you 20,000 naira. 10% discount is 10% of 20,000, and that is 10 over 100 times 20,000. This 0 takes this out, this one takes this out. It will now be 10 times 200 to give you 2,000. So 10% of 20,000 is 2,000 naira. When you take this away from this, you will now have 18,000 naira. That is how we got this 18,000 naira. I'll take it again. 4 irons were bought at 5,000 naira. The total value of these 4 irons that were bought is 20,000 naira. But they allowed 10% discount. So you work out 10% of the total amount, which is 10% of 20,000. When you work it out, you have 2,000. That is this 2,000 naira here. So you take it away from the original amount to put down the amount that was actually paid, which is 18,000 naira. So transaction for on the 8th. This is from ShopRite. And it was Bob's purchase ledger page 4. They bought 14 Bobs at 800 naira each. So we do the same that we did to this, because this too is subject to 5% discount. So this, when you multiply, you get 11,200 naira. And you have 5% discount. So you are going to calculate 5%, 5 over 100 times 11,200. This 0 takes this out, this one takes this out. So it's going to be 5 times 112 will give you 560 naira. So here you have 560 naira. So when you take this away from this, you get 10,640 naira. So now we add all these together as usual, and we get 171,640. This total, we are going to debit it. So you debit purchase account in general ledger. And this is the amount you are going to debit. So this is how our purchase journal is posted. Since they said we should post all other respective accounts, first of all, we post our purchase account using the T method. Debit, which means you put it on your right hand side. So you take the last date there, which is December 8th, and it's going to be purchase journal as particulars. Then the amount is 171,640. So that is our purchase account. So, like we said, principle of double entry. Every transaction needs to be recorded twice. Since we've debited the total, all other transactions will be credited to make it balance. So the first one there is Ken's account. The date is December 1. Particulars is purchases. Amount is 3,000 naira. The next is Roma's account. The same thing, you debit it. December 2nd, purchases. The amount is 140,000 naira. The third account is Frank's account. Let's see. Okay, Frank's account. Date December 3rd, purchases. The amount is 18,000 naira. So it's the 18,000 naira you drop and not the 20,000 naira. 18,000. The last one there is ShopRite. You have December 8th, purchases. amount 10,640. So that is how to post both for the purchase journal and the individual ledgers that goes with it.